So FedRAMP's obviously changing. The DoD also has a bunch of changes coming out to the impact levels.
Right, for cloud computing,
Mhm.
security requirements guide.
That's right.
Rep
Yeah.
3.
And it kind of highlights, because now there's a bunch of companies in the midst of this decision of, are we a national security system? Do we need to change our approach? And it's kind of a call out to anybody out there who is currently in 2025 writing by hand a FedRAMP, or and just FedRAMP specifically, but writing by hand an SSP.
Mm-hmm.
The call out is, please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. I mean, let's talk about like why requirements are the way they are and why you should maybe, we never did that. So our clients are not saying like, should we be an NSS? Some of our partners have clients, right, that are saying like, they're looking for guidance. Should we be going from IL5 to IL4, right, instead? However, let's just think about how these requirements come about, in the first place. The other day, I had a team member I was talking to. We were talking about the different threats that can impact a system. And he's like, yeah, so we have these capability inventories and we have these general risks, right? Risks are kind of nebulous. You can't really address them 100%. But threats, there's any number of threats, and it's good to have a few examples, right? So how do those come in? Like, so why don't data centers have glass windows? Is it because a magnifying glass could start a fire? I mean, maybe I didn't think of that one, but no, it's just like a security risk, right? So you don't see like data centers with windows. Maybe there are some, but that would also make it hot, and then you got to control humidity. So what are the ways to start a fire in a data center? There's lots of them. And so we don't enumerate those, but a lot of the requirements tend to exist because of bad things that have happened or could happen or could be imagined to be happened. You just enumerate so many of the things that could go wrong, right? And so when you start building your security program based on requirements, it really can hamstring you at the very beginning. So you need to think in terms of what is the general risk, what is a reasonable approach for addressing that risk, and what are other mitigations.
100%.
So if I go out on a rainy day, I bring an umbrella to mitigate the impact on my hair, which is never really that great, but but still, you could wear an umbrella because you don't want to get wet. But I still get wet and I get splashed, and people always coming by trying to splash me. I'm like the guy. I feel like that happens to me all the time. I can't mitigate everything. So what do? I have to have other mitigations in place. And so what's great about the RMF, what it intended to do was like to build this set of capabilities across different areas in InfoSec, in tech ops, in facilities, in the organization, in the product specific risks, and also the end user risk. And that's how we think about things, right? At the very beginning. And on the back end, if you were to pull it up, we have all these intricate ties via capabilities. They're all kind of woven together. That is the approach you should take in the very first place, right? If you don't, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it leaves the good thing about that approach is it leaves you totally flexible, because I think if you're pursuing anything like this in today's world, there's a very real chance that you are 10 months into writing your SSP and your agency's like, you know what? I actually do like 20X. Like, let's do this in a trust center format, or let's do this machine readable. Let's do this, whatever. And so get a tool that makes the reporting totally flexible and focus on what's the risk. And, like we say all the time, right? What's the data and the people, process, and technology that touch it? Let's build a security program that way. And then the reporting can stay completely flexible to whatever your agency's needs are.
Exactly. And that's like the grand vision of what we're implementing. And it's totally working.
That's right.
It's working for our clients. Yeah.
So a lot of people are saying it's the best thing.
I think so.